Hey, this is Marcus with SaletteUSAtv Network, and we're down here at the 14th Street Playhouse with the play They Rose Above It All. I just had a sneak preview of the play, and I can tell you that of a truth, when the DVD is released, you need to be there. All right, we're right here at 14th Street in Atlanta, and this play is off the chain. They rose above it. I have another actress here. Tell me your name, what you do, but don't give away the plot.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I play the role of Stacy.
It's because it's a true story. It's based on a book, and it's very touching to me. I'm playing Miss Hattie Mae.
For all those aspiring actors out there, those young boys who just might be scrolling across this on YouTube, give them a little bit of an inspiration on how they can get into the acting game.
Okay, well, you know how you can just get on lovetooact.com. I actually started off on Craigslist.
This is a story about police brutality of a person that is most unlikely in our minds to be abused. And I've had the privilege, as I said, to have a sneak preview. Hey, we're backstage. Why am I whispering? I think this is Act 1, right? I don't want to get in any trouble with Sandy, the one that's running everything. But this is SIBN TV 14th Street down here, talking to another one of the actresses. Introduce yourself and tell them what role you're playing.
Yes, my name is Tony Williams, and I am the role of the prostitute and Mrs. Hattie Mae.
Okay, and how long have you been acting?
For about 13 years now.
And please tell the viewers why.
It's a passion of mine. I am a true believer of storytelling, and I think that as actors, that's what we do. We're telling stories.
Behave yourself. But you know, you just said the trigger word, storytelling. Is that a lost art in the black community, or is it making a comeback?
I think for a while it was a lost art, but I think that it definitely is making a comeback.
Because it's a form of expression artistically, but it's also a cultural thing for us.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
So for those young girls who may want to act, tell them a little bit of how to get into, Atlanta is right there in the mix. It's, it's like the South Hollywood, if you will. Talk to those little girls out there that may be watching this on YouTube.
I would have to say that the first thing they need to know is it's not easy. It's not an easy road. You aren't going to be an automatic celebrity. You're not going to be famous. It's a lot of work. It's not the glitz and the glamour that you see on TV and, in the media, but it just takes a lot of hard work, a lot of persistence. But if you're really into it, really focus and take the right steps, do your research, get to know people, talk to people, and just really educate yourself, then it is possible.
Hey y'all, once again, this is C. Channing Carter. I'm in T.Y. Martin's play, and I'm going up. I play the role of the brother of the sister that was beaten down by the cops.
We're down here at the 14th Street Playhouse, here at the play that is being hosted and directed by Ty Martin. They Rose Above It, and it is a stunning play. All right, we're right here, backstage with the father of the daughter that was victimized in the play by the police. Man, I'm telling you, you did an absolutely authentic job. Talk to us about what is this energy coming from? Some experience, I know.
Oh yes, because this is a true story. This happens every day. Police brutality. I know several friends that have been abused by the police, so it wasn't anything new to me like this, but the story itself, it's so unique. The reason being Mr. Washington being in the military, being a police officer himself, and since this incident, he's not trusting the officers, So he was a police officer. He was a police officer himself. Wow. And so you can imagine the way he feels, and by being his daughter, it's just like a deception.
Yes.
You see. So when you take into account all of that, and you just put one and one together, and it just began to add up to what's real.
Where else would you want to be than at the 14th Street Playhouse here in Atlanta, where the play is going down and many other plays that Ty Martin is going to be doing in the future. But this particular play is They Rose Above It All. My name is Marcus Salette. I'm glad you joined me for the SIBN News and Entertainment segment right here on your SaletteUSAtv network. Join me for the segment, the backstage interviews, and so much more. I'll see you there.
So very much for just your contribution to this thing and making it look real. Because I thought that was my dad up there. Someone get ready to go out.
Yeah, you know, it's life, and life is real within itself.
Yes, sir.
So when we portray life and we think about what life is all about, it got to be real.
My name is Misha Moore, and I play the character of Mrs. Braxton. I was a part of this play because TY has been doing so many things here in Atlanta, and theater is my passion. You know, this is something that I love, something that I enjoy. And so I went to an audition for him, and then after I found out what the story was about, you know, I was like, it's a must.
And then tell us a little bit of how you think this is relative to the cultural issue that we have today, which is still prevalent with police brutality.
It's very relevant, and I think it just needs to be talked about more because it's something that is hidden, it's something that isn't talked about much. And then sometimes I feel like the people who actually go through it, they don't get fair justice and they're not represented well, and it's something that society as a whole needs to address, and we need to address it openly because, you know, police officers are there to protect and serve, and that's what we trust them for. But how can we trust them if they're abusing their power?
I can tell you that after taking a few sneak previews of a few of the clips of the play, it is absolutely stunning. It is ravishing.
But anyway, tell them your name and tell them why you do this. Why do you do this?
Well, my name is Vitel Webb. I've been acting since elementary school. It's like all I know. I know I'm gifted at it, and I feel like it's my calling and it's what I do best. So every time I'm out there on the stage, that's when I'm the happiest, and especially to be able to portray somebody else's story, you know, and that person being in the audience is really like, it's real. It's no acting to it, and I'm helping people to relieve pain and hurt and unforgiveness that's been built up in them for so many years, and I'm changing people's lives. You know, a production can save someone's life. It can cause them to go home and commit suicide. You know, it's that serious to me. So,
and theater has that real feel to it because you're not on a screen where you can't be touched or even the aura, but you're right there in person.
Oh yeah, that's why I was telling the cops. You know, I was like, y'all gonna have to really wail out on me because they can see and they can't look fake. It's got to be real. So.
And then tell us a little bit about some things that you're going to be in, anything coming up, or that they should be looking out for. You want them to follow you on Twitter?
Yes, I definitely want y'all to follow me on Twitter, @Vitel. This is how you spell my name. It's Vitelle. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. If anyone is still on that, I'm all over the place. And I don't have any current productions lined up because I am focused on my nonprofit organization right now, which is the Feed the Homeless tour. I really appreciate y'all support on that as well.
SIBN TV backstage, 14th Street Playhouse. We're out.
I want to encourage you that when you see the DVD, They Rose Above It, that you purchase this. You purchase that DVD for your youth, for your teens, even for your young adults who like to club and move about the city, and they are not aware that this problem still is a present and clear danger in any community.
The way that the actors and the actress really brought the emotion into the entire scheme of theme. It was absolutely incredible. It seemed so real. Yeah.
Is there anything, a warning to those that may be out there driving? Because, you know, power is still corrupt and there's still police brutality going on. Any word of wisdom to those out there?
Absolutely. I would encourage everyone to definitely use a great level of discretion when you're out there driving. Do less than what's actually expected, and make sure that you stay close to your family. Let them know where you're at all times.
I like that one right there. Thank you so much. Can I get your reaction to the play? I'm Marcus Salette with SIBN TV, and your name?
Jennifer Houston.
All right, and tell me how much you enjoyed it, because that smile on your face tells it all, but tell the viewing audience.
I enjoyed that play to the utmost. I tell you, the cast was awesome. They really took the heartbeat of Miss Vernita Washington, and they put it into action, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much, we stayed for the second time, and I saw that it changed, so it was really, really awesome, and we were just truly blessed. All of the emotions, the laughter, everything was great.
Now, police brutality is still a pressing issue in all communities, particularly in minority communities. Do you have a word of wisdom, having saw this play, that you would like to share with the public?
Well, just always remain faithful to Christ, knowing that with that situation being out there, and to the teenagers especially, being able to just maintain their cool and always know that if they trust and believe in God, that God will always bring them through every situation.
All right, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And your name, and give us your name officially.
My name is Becky Taylor. I played Officer Rand.
Okay, and you did a spectacular job, but what led you into acting? Tell us a little bit about that.
I grew up with a mother who was a director in a church, so I grew up on the church stage, and I just really enjoy the audience. I really enjoy the people.
Okay, thank you so very much. The play, it came across real, okay? So you did a great job.
Big shout out to the meanest cop on the force.
Police brutality happens to the most unlikely of us, and we cannot stigmatize that it only happens to the thugs and playboys and pimps. Police brutality happens to anyone who is in the way of an angry officer abusing his or her authority. And I want to take this time to encourage you that when you see Ty Martin on Facebook, on Twitter, having a play in Atlanta, you need to be there. And you guys did a great job. Tell me a little bit about why you started acting.
Oh gosh, it was a dream from the time I was a child. I mean, this is this isn't something that happened overnight, you know.
And for those out there that aspire to do this, what would you say?
Find a good teacher, so you know what you're doing, so that you can go within and find that place where you can be that character.
Can I get your reaction? All right, your name?
My name is Chastity.
All right, Chastity, what did you learn from this play?
Keep faith at all times. Don't never give up. Continue to believe and remember that there's a God.
Now, I stepped out toward the end. Don't give it away. What would you give as wisdom to someone, because we know police brutality still exists? What is your wisdom from the play?
Again, never give up. Believe and speak things into existence. If something happens to you, remember it always happens for a reason.
You know, show you right on that one right there. Thank you so very much. You must be able to get that DVD for Christmas and beyond, for the young people, for those that are driving without a license and so forth and so on, because this play is very, very significant. What I like about it is that it's talking about things that happen to the most unlikely people, and that's right. But tell me a little bit about the play and how you think it was portrayed and how it relates to today, because we know police brutality still exists.
Yes, it does. I'm age of 50 years old, and I mean, it was a really good play. It reminded me of back in the early 60s, where it was just a constant police brutality back in the day. But and this is revealed to the people that's now of age that didn't see what we did in the 60s, that it still exists today. You know what I mean? So we have to stick together and you know.
How proud are you of your niece?
I'm very proud of her.
How proud?
Very proud.
It was very enjoyable, even though we were a minority.
That's okay. That's all right. Yes, yes.
No, we were with the bad police officer.
Okay.
Her brother.
Okay, okay. All right. All right. Marcus. What is your reaction to the...
Oh, I liked it. I mean, it was really surprisingly funny in places, which was nice.
And that's what I liked about it too. It was kind of funny, but then it got serious, and it was serious.
Yeah, for such a heavy topic, it was humorous. And
I thought the humor was great, and I thought the message was right on here.
Played the sheriff, so I was a little shocked. But I thought he did well.
Well, his job is to make it look real. So did he make it look real?
It looked real.
All right. Well, we're so proud of everybody that was on that stage, And I felt like I was at the Fox. I don't know about you guys.
It was very good. It was very good.
Well, thank you so very much. And I just wanted to get your reaction to the play. And
This is what I want to show you first. This is what started it all back in Miami in 2002. No, the trial started 2001, 2002. This is the same young lady right here that lost everything, her job, her car. They made her lose a job, her car. She couldn't go to work and pulled a gun on her and threatened to kill her. And this has been going on for years in the Miami area. We decided we need to go do something about it. We want to speak for the people who can't speak for themselves. I'm not afraid of any of the police. Whatever I've always told my kids, if you're gonna do a crime, make sure there's no witnesses. But what they did to my daughter is a crime in itself. And I do believe in speaking out. I don't care what nationality you are. There's a right way and a wrong way. And like the military say, then there's my way. And I plan to take care of it my way.
Well, let me talk to you, and this is your daughter. Let me talk to her, because first we want to celebrate you, because by the fact that you have this play means that you've moved from victim to victor. Can you speak to that for a minute?
Yes, it's almost terrifying to even talk about it, because I still live it to this day, even though it happened in 2000. When I see a police officer, and I have a police line of officers in my family, it's just, I get so nervous, and I just feel like they all, like when I go to Miami, I feel like they know what happened. I'll be a victim again. I mean, I lost my car. I almost did 7 years in prison. Had I got convicted, 7 years, I would be a felony, wouldn't be able to vote. Now I'm a happy mother of 2 children, Nevaeh and Tyreek. They're 20 months old and 3.5 years old. I'm doing very well. I live in McDonough, Georgia, and I do speak out about these type of things. Just try not to fight the cops out there in the street, take them to court.
Give us some wisdoms as to approach the abuse of authority.
Just basically, if you have a phone on you, turn it on voice record so you can record everything. And you let them know that you're recording them so you know it's not against the law unless you let them know. Don't fight with them, don't curse them, don't give them a reason to do and trump up charges. I didn't give them a reason. I automatically surrendered when I got pulled over. They had their gun drawn like I was just ghetto person that they were ready to just take down. I could have did 7 years in prison for something that I did not commit. I did not commit this crime, did not try to take this man's life. I mean, I lost my car. I couldn't work at the school system anymore. I couldn't be able to vote if I would have been a felony. But now I'm just speaking out and trying to let everybody know, don't fight them in the streets, take them to court, and get your facts straight. And
So what happened is who wrote the book? Was it your mother? Okay, so then the play is a play off the book.
Yes.
Salette with SIBN TV, your SaletteUSAtv network, entertainment and news, wholesome and positive.